Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Banner Boy Games, back with another video here. This video is gonna be a little bit different. This video is gonna be, I like to call it story time. I want to tell you about that time that I interviewed with the NBA team. March 2017, I interviewed with a certain NBA team. But let me just kind of rewind you back to the story, how that whole thing happened. One day, I was just browsing LinkedIn. I didn't really see any kind of good jobs, good IT jobs. And so I ended up logging off, LinkedIn a couple hours later. And then, of course, LinkedIn will always send you, I'm sorry, not LinkedIn, Indeed. I was on Indeed. I didn't find anything. So a couple hours later, I just kind of got off Indeed. And what ended up happening was Indeed sent me a job recommendation. And I looked at the job recommendation, and it just so happened to be for a certain NBA team. I'm not going to mention their name, just to kind of out of respect for their privacy. So Indeed emailed me about a job opening with the NBA team. So I clicked on the notification, and I looked at a position. It was for, working game nights, doing telecom/IT type of work. So I was like, what? So I was happy. It's a team that I really like, that I really enjoy. Actually, my hometown team. And so I just said, I was curious. So I told one of my homeboys, I was like, hey, such and such has an opening open. This team has an opening, is what I told my homeboy. And, he was excited too. He's like, man, that's dope. And so I was like, hey, you dare me to apply for it? I didn't even take it seriously because I thought that, NBA team, big time, what do they want, if they would even respond to a little guy like me. So it was just kind of like one of those what the hell I apply type of things. So I did that. And not too long after, maybe about 2 weeks or so after I applied, I got an email from the IT manager of that NBA team to do an interview. And I remember just getting the email. I was happy as hell. Like I said, because I really didn't take it serious. It was just one of those things, you throw some crap at the wall and hope it sticks. So I got that email back, and I responded, yeah, I'm interested. So we ended up setting up a time for an interview. I went to I was nervous driving to the interview. Trying to find a place to park was a little crazy. But I remember just arriving at the arena, and of course, I had to take pictures, and document it because I could not believe this was happening. But long story short, it was a part-time position, which, it wasn't too bad. Them type of jobs are seasonal. So I did the interview and things like that. I didn't get the position, but I was just happy of the fact that I got an interview with the NBA team. So that's something. I still got the email to this day. I kind of saved the email for the interview. But the moral of the story that I want to say is take a chance. Even if you don't think, if you see something exciting, you think there's no way in hell that this can happen, you never know what can happen in life. So you miss all the shots that you don't take. I know that can be an NBA pun, but just try it. You might not think that you're qualified for a certain position, that you're not good enough, this, that, and the other, but you never know until you take a chance. You never know where your life can take you if you just step out on faith. And sometimes, not be afraid of the unknown. I think that's what holds a lot of people back in life is the lack of self-confidence and the fear of the unknown is what keeps people in a safe place and often not progressing in their life and their careers. So yeah, that's just all I want to talk about today. A quick little story time. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, peace.